Good morning, it's Jeffrey Cohen. How are you? It's Monday morning. It's August 22nd. It's going to be a really exciting week in the markets. We just had options expiration, which means now we have a full week of options on individual stocks. Many stocks have options that expire September 16. We've got, we're kind of at the end of August, and so vacations are going to be wrapping up, but we're still in summer doldrums. We're still in a bear market rally. We still aren't sure. Oh, that's really bouncing there. We're still not sure exactly what's going to happen, right? And so the question today is, why are the markets so red? And so, yes, the futures, you can see them on my screen. Red, red, red. And you can see them up here too. And so what happened with equities? Why are they down? What's also interesting is, why are bond futures also up? So why are interest rates down a little bit? Do you know about 5 minutes ago interest rates were up and now they're down? And so what happened there? Silver. I had a conversation with my wife this morning. Hey honey, you got a thing for silver? Want to get some? It's under 20 bucks an ounce. It's looking pretty good. I mean, that hits, it goes up and down. There's actually a Goldman Sachs silver certificate that you can get where they can show you a picture of the gold that you have right there. And crude oil, it's not really moving. 91.22 is pretty high though in general. And gasoline this morning, it's down, but it's still over $3 a gallon wholesale. 42,000 gallons before freight, treatment additives, the logistics process, and then any kind of markup and taxes. So everything else about the same. So what I'm noticing here on copper, now this is interesting. So copper is down a little bit, 4 cents, but copper's generally up. It's over 350. And so I guess when I look today, it's a feeling like maybe there's a recession coming, right? Silver's down, that's economically sensitive. Copper's down. Interest rates are going down, which is interesting because I thought we were have inflation and the Fed's going to be raising interest rates, and I thought all that, and so, but in fact it's the opposite way, right? So looks like bonds are up ever so slightly, yields are down ever so slightly, but you have the futures, and so NASDAQ is down 1.58%. You can see it here in the QQQ right here. Right, not a lot of volume, no, but there it goes. 318, 317, 318. So it looks like it's coming down. They're bidding it down. The spider also looks a little interesting this morning, but not a lot of orders. Top of the books very thin on the spider, on a S&P 500 index ETF. The Russell 2000 index ETF actually looks a little bit more traded here, with 500 shares, 300 shares, but still not a lot of shares. It's the QQQ that's trading. And so what I would say is, don't lose any sleep for the spider, the S&P 500 equity index. Don't lose any sleep for the Russell. They're not really moving. There's not a lot of conviction. The conviction is right here. And we're going to take just another look at that. I want you to be able to see it. And I'm going to add a couple more columns so you can see totals. That always helps. See see how many are trading, right? And so, 5,000, top 6 or 7. So we're going to keep an eye on that while we talk today. So I thought I was going to go into today and the market would be green, it'd be great, everything's going up. But then I thought, I'm not sure, maybe it's red. So I wore an orange shirt today. No bling, nothing, because I don't know what's going to happen. Truly a mystery. So let's just take a look. Why don't you and I look together? So the first thing we'll look at is bonds. Where are we at with the bonds, Jeffrey? Well, according to FINRA, the 30-year bond is at 3.22. Yeah, it is. Well, this morning it's down slightly, but that's high, right? And so your yield curve looks like it is coming back up again. So that's interesting, right? Because that says we've no longer inverted the yield curve in a major way. That's good. That means no recession. That means everything is awesome. Everything's fine. Let's take a look. What's coming this week? No, that's September 30. That's too far away. I don't care about that. Let's look at the full calendar. September 30. All right, I don't understand. Why are they doing that? All right, goodbye. We'll come back here. We'll see interest rates are up, right? And so the 30-year at 3.25 is pretty high. It was 3.5, and when it hit 3.5 really fast was when June 16 happened, and the market corrected. It actually went up, not down. Everything flipped. The switch flipped. I wonder if the Fed had a conversation with a few smart people and said, you know what? We can't have interest rates rising this fast. And that's what changed things around. In fact, just so you know, I'm watching the 30-year Treasury bond. And you can see it's at 3.2. That's high. And that's interesting to me. And so I'm watching it. What else we got here? You know, yesterday, Friday, the advancer's decliner. So it looks like it's 4-1. 4 decliners for every advancer on corporate bonds. So what does that mean, Jeffrey? And why do I care? We need a new note. Let's see if I can do this where you can see it. I'd like you to see it, you know? Let's see if I can make the font a little bigger. All right, so number 1. Yield curve not really inverted anymore. The long bonds are dropping. Number 2, corporate bonds, especially investment grade, are dropping. Now that's an indication, by the way, of both yield and risk, we believe. So what else are we seeing? I think we got to show this to you. We got to talk about it. Economic metals are down slightly. And where was oil? Jeffrey, where was oil? Talk to me. You know, I hate it. I hate it when I can't remember things, right? What was oil at? Oh, oil's up just a hair. Oil's flat. Natural gas is up. Gas is down. It's all flat. So energy's flat. We're going to watch these things because these are the things that matter. Oh, and this morning, long blondes are long US Treasury bonds, notes, and bonds are flat. Now let's take a look at the notes. Jeffrey, you can't say that they're down unless you show us they're down. There you go. Oh, look at that. Flat. That's 3. That's 3%. That's kind of crazy talk right there. I want you to know that that's pretty high. 3% 10-year yield and a 3.2% 30-year yield is a relatively high number. What else you got, Jeffrey? Talk to me, Jeffrey. Talk to me. Do I have any trending tickers this morning? No. The VIX. The VIX is up. Now, we had an issue where the VIX wasn't reading right. But this VIX is up. My guess is when we look at the futures, the VIX is up. Now, I don't know which VIX I'm supposed to use, right? But Yahoo Finance VIX is up 18.25% this morning to 23.13. FinViz VIX was already at 24.50 last night. I don't know why they're different. I'm going to have to get to the bottom of that, but I don't like it. I don't like when they're not, the same. The Russell's down. Now, what's funny is that the Fallon talked about a Fibonacci retracement support level where the markets were down. I want to say it's 23.8%. And so here's the deal. I don't know if you know about the Fibonacci circle, but a Fibonacci circle is found in nature as being a very efficient shape. Like a snail. A snail is a Fibonacci. So there are people that look for Fibonacci patterns in stocks. Don't make me get my Harry Potter wand. Maybe I will. Where is it? Here it is. All right. So Fibonacci. I'd like you to meet Furby. Furby also predicts stock prices based on Fibonacci retracement levels. And I got my Harry Potter wand. So I could make stock prices go up and down, and Furby can tell me what the number needs to be. That's what I think of technical hocus pocus like that. But I will say this. Stocks like to follow a pattern. And they're very logical. So if stocks are going down, there's probably a reason. And I wouldn't look at Fibonacci support levels. I would just look at the economic data. Say, all right, where are we at, right? Something's going on. I just don't know what it is. I'm not smart enough right now. But that's why I'm looking at all the data here. Let's see what we got. So you got the S&P 500 down 1.16%. You get the NASDAQ down 1.57%. And you got the Russell down 1.1%. Now, I'm a big S&P 500 guy, but let's take a look at the NASDAQ, and maybe we could glean something. Maybe. So let's see. What are we going to glean from all this? What are we going to learn? And I think what we're going to learn is, to cover up my own positions, is that the NASDAQ has been going up since 11,300. It dropped to 11.1, but let's call it 11.3, and then straight up like a rocket ship to 13.7. Now it's 13, so it's dropped 4%. It's retraced. Now 4% is not a Fibonacci number, but I like 4%. 4% is reasonable. I mean, this thing could drop a lot more. Take a look at that. I do find it interesting, though, that volume is low. Volume is low on the retreat. And so, this could still be summer doldrums. I don't see commitment there. So, jury's still out for me. Now, it doesn't mean you can't still make a ton of money, right, trading it. Just because you're up against, empty trading desks and rookie traders, doesn't mean you still don't make money. Your trade works. Doesn't matter. So, what does Cohen say? Cohen says that the worst performing stock on Friday was consumer discretionaries. Usually that means risk off. I'm sorry, risk on. Because consumer discretionary is what you run into when there's risk. So our model, by the way, we ran it Friday night. It said, go all in risk assets. Oh my God, the riskiest Bitcoin stocks and e-commerce stocks and advertising broker stocks and AI stocks. it wants you in all the future stocks. And it's so fascinating to me. I don't get it. But it wants you in. Oh, look at that. The VIX. Oh. So let's talk for a minute. So I see something, guys. I mean, you know this. If you're in the markets, you know this. But I'm going to show you anyway. So the markets are a little elevated. They're not that high. Come on, look. Let's look at the NASDAQ again. Now, the NASDAQ was at 16,400. If you wanted to buy insurance, you should have bought it at 16,400. The thing dropped to 11,000. 16,000, 11,000. That's a pretty big correction. Then it went up to 13.6. Now it's down to 13. It could still drop further. Sure it can. Looks like it won't be that hard either. Just treat this as a bear market rally. Just plow right down lower and walk away a winner, right? But what I find on CoiFiz is that now the VIX is raising. That is so interesting to me. So interesting to me because look at that rise in the VIX. In 5 days, it's up like 8%, 5%, 5.5%. Right? There's some fear going on. People are worried, and they actually got worried on Friday. On Friday, the markets got a little nervous. They're not that nervous now, but that's what's going on. So, and you can see the pound is down, the euro's down, Bitcoin is down 1%. Small growth stocks are down. So they're saying, risk is down. Stay away from risk. It's so interesting that consumer discretionary was... So none of this makes sense. We're going to come back to this chart, to this page. Coifin, coifin.com. I'm going to shoot out a small tweet. And I'm going to say... I'm just going to say it, man. Say it. So here's what I do sometimes. So you don't have to subscribe. It's free. You just follow me. Chicago_Quantum. I'm going to say Coifin. Is that the same thing? Maybe. Yeah. Interesting data this morning. Inconsistencies in the market. Risk on or risk off? Don't know. Just interesting. But I'll give them some love, right? Because they work hard. They put out this data for free. Pre-market. Implied open is down 49 points. S&P futures. That is more than 1% drop. It's a more than 1% drop. That's a big drop. Just so you know. When we look at the pre-market movers, and you see what's down is a bunch of stuff that probably should be down, right? Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Norwegian Cruise Lines. I don't even know who's investing in those things now. What's up is energy. None of that makes sense to me. I thought energy prices were down. I thought energy was down. Stocks were up. Energy's flat. Flat. Why are energy stocks up? Oh, Warren Buffett has decided to buy Occidental Petroleum up to 50%. At least he has permission to buy it. Maybe. Dollar's strong. It's not good for stocks. Bonds are up. Yields are down. That's good for stocks. Europe is down a lot. I bet you there's news. I bet you what I'm missing now is that there's news. But I don't care about the news in Europe. Guess what? They have a drought. They have no energy from Russia. They're at war. It's hot. I heard it's hot in Europe. So yeah, tough time in Europe. That's not my business. I'm in Chicago. It's actually 75 degrees today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I'm gonna go for a run today. Look at this. I'm building the pumps, baby. I'm not even weightlifting. I'm just running. And I'm having a good time out there. And I'm trading and I'm trying to make some money. I got repairs to make, so we got to make some money. And what I see right now is I see copper's down like 3 or 4 cents. It's no big deal. Silver's down a little. Are we going into a recession or not? That's the question, right? Because if we're going into a recession, it changes everything. But I just can't tell. No one can tell. Maybe we're in the recession and we're ending. It's hard to know. Look at the QQQ. The QQQ looks okay now. 318.02. It's down 1.57%. Oh, 1.46. It's recovering. All right. So you know what? It's not so bad after all. It's not a green day. It's a red day. It wants to be a red day. This market wants to be sad. That's what I think. I think there's a lot of pissed off traders out there that missed something, and they're buying insurance. I just wonder if it's the rookies on the trading desks. I know that sounds funny to say, but I think it's a bunch of rookies out there buying energy. Why would you buy Halliburton? The Baker Hughes number said that there's less drilling this week than last week. At $91 a barrel, we're not drilling as much. There's fewer rigs. It's killing me. What's going on out there? I don't care about the market center. Let's see. Oh, my portfolio. Woo, we down. But you know what? It's because we have a lot of short. The shorts don't show up. I'm not even going to look at it now. That's not your business. That's my business. But if we look for the month, look at how green that market is for the month. It's been a great month. We know it's been a great month. Look at the Russell. This has been a great month, right? Now, it's correcting. So let's take a look maybe for the week. For the week, where's the weakness? Where's the weakness? So the weakness is in basic materials. By the way, Newmont Mining at $43 is so low right now. If you like gold, Newmont Mining. If you like gold, Newmont Mining. I'm not saying it won't drop further. I'm not recommending it, but I'm saying that is damn interesting. That's a great company too. So well run. It's a good company. Solid. Where Vale. No, that's still not cheap. You got lots of room on the basic materials. Steel, plenty of room. Copper, FCX at 30. If you like copper, FCX. Freeport. McMoran. Now, this isn't what our model says. Our model says to go crazy, super crazy stuff. And so, I'm not, oh my God, Blackstone is at 103.30. Oh, I love Blackstone. There's no way it's trading at 103.30. There's no way. I think pays a very, very attractive dividend. That's not going to stay down. It's not going to stay down. I love that. Love that one. That's a favorite for me. That is totally a good one. Love it. What else is a good one? I don't know. I'm not even going to talk to you about this. If you like Blackstone. Oh my God. And what's the Carlyle Group doing? They don't even show up. They're too small. Show me the money, baby. You can get the smartest people in the room. Like for what, a couple of bucks a share? This thing is easy. Where's Blackstone? There it is, Carlyle Group. Ah, 33.56. Not cheap. Down about $10 though. It's not bad. That's not bad. Over the week, how we doing on the how we doing on these guys? Telecom services. I always like that because, with the internet and stuff, you need to be connected. And you can see Verizon's down, T-Mobile's up, T-Mobile's actually flat. AT&T is up, British Canada Enterprise, Bell Canada Enterprises, Canada's public utilities up. All right, so for the week, interesting. So what's the news? AMC shares slide 33%. Futures drop as rate hike worries persist. So it's because they're worried about the Fed raising interest rates. Why does anybody not remember? Why does anybody not remember? Interest rates are going up. We have inflation. I don't even look anymore, right? Jeffrey, do we have inflation? Jeffrey, what's the CPI reading? Bureau of Labor Statistics. I've even got the tab open. All right. Inflation's up 8.5% over the year, although it was unchanged last month. So last month it peaked because of gasoline prices coming down a lot. Okay. That's fine. Crypto, 21,200. That thing is making a new support pattern just above 20,000. Oh, there it is. The euro dollar. The euro is trading at exactly $1. That is a big deal. That is a very big deal. That's a very strong US dollar. Okay, so now I get it. Here's the new narrative. The economy is doing great. Lots of jobs. Inflation's still a concern. Federal Reserve Board is going to continue quantitative tightening and interest rate hikes. Stock market in the US equities will start to fall again. And the bond market, and this is for corporate bonds, will also fall. U.S. Treasuries, short end, will see higher yields, and long end, market will decide. Okay, that's the narrative. I get it. Now with that narrative, let's look at the rest. So what's zero hedge? I love zero hedge. So by the way, that's very interesting. I'm very disappointed. The daughter of Putin's buddy's name is Alexander Dugin. Daria Dugina. She was a real cutie. And she's dead now. She got blown up. She might have been involved in some bad shit. We don't know. But the United States has an executive order. No assassinations. All right. The only news here is it looks like Ukraine is escalating. So Ukraine is escalating. See, she's nice. Nice lady. Look, he looks like a Greek Orthodox guy. I don't think he is, but yeah, you're going to see Ukrainian attacks inside Russia. Not inside Crimea, inside Russia. And that is going to bring this war to a fast conclusion. Nastier phase of the war. I think we have to have that before winter. You can't have a Russian war in winter. It's too cold. Too wet. I don't know if you've ever been to Moscow. It's wet and it's cold and it's nasty in the wintertime. You don't want to go there. Don't do it. End the war. Win. Win right now. Just wrap this shit up. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. Till the sweat goes down my back. Oh wait, that's a song. Great. 1 month treasuries, 2.133. Not a lot of movement, but if we look, let's say over a month, you're at about the midpoint. So 1 month treasuries not going anywhere. So that's the short rate. That tells me maybe the Fed's not going to raise. I don't know. The 1 year, oh yeah, you're up. The 1 year, you're up. So here. So short U.S. treasuries unchanged. 1 year U.S. treasuries are up to 3.3%. That's heavy, actually. I'm saving that. I'm going to be looking at that today. That's a heavy number. 30-year treasuries, 3.21. They're not up today, but over the month, that is a nice steep climb. Just know that that's out there. 10 years over the month, that's up. It's up 10%. It's up. Mortgage-backed securities, how we doing? How you doing, Jeffrey? They're down. Let's look over the month. Oh, this page isn't loading right. Significantly weaker today. Mortgages rose sharply this week. 30-year fixed at 5.6. Rates are up. Mortgages are up, which is bad for banking. Mortgages are up, and we're talking about 30-year fixed conforming to 5.6%, and mortgage-backed securities are down sharply. Okay, it's good to know. We looked at the total asset level before. Let's see. Oh, they updated it on the 18th, which is Friday. I knew that. I showed this to you last week. Let's show it to you again. So you can see you have it's interesting, right? So what's been happening is here, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. I love patterns, by the way. Quantitative tightening, quantitative tightening pattern is it goes up and down. Rinse and repeat. But it's going down more than it goes up. Quantitative, come on. Rinse and repeat, but each time it goes lower. And so watch. 965, 939, 945, 914, 934, 891, 899, 874, 879, 849. I bet you we'll see 860. It keeps dropping. So what's happening is the Fed is finally starting to unwind some of their assets. Slowly, ever so slowly. But this is the number one thing for you to be watching. It drains liquidity out of the market. I might actually have to update our liquidity research. This is important. This gets a place of honor. Still have inflation. How are we doing with the COVID? I'm not hearing much about the COVID anymore. So let's see. What do we got? We're downtrending. The COVID's there, but it's not bothering anyone. All right. This is Friday's markets, which doesn't really matter to me. It says we're at neutral risk. Futures again. Let's come back to the futures. Still at 318 on the QQQ. We're still at 417 on the spider, and we're at 192.38. We're not really moving. We're treading water here. So the big move happened before the video started. Crude oil, it's now down a little. Copper's where it was, down a little. Silver's interesting. I don't know anything about investing in silver, but I love it when it's under 20. I think silver's a buy. But I don't know that I can buy silver because I don't know enough about it. So I'm not going to start learning now. I'm just going to watch it and talk about how interesting it is that silver's under 20. By the way, silver under $20 an ounce. But I don't know if that's good or not. All right, let's look at the other futures. What else we got here? Got an hour, right? So the euro dollar is at $1. That's interesting. Gold, 1743. So they're raising interest rates. Who's going to hold gold? Who's going to hold Bitcoin when they're raising interest rates? The VIX is up. Look at the Japanese yen. It's back to 137. That's crazy talk. Great British pound is down. You know, they say sound is a pound. I don't buy it. And 21,250 on the Bitcoin. So what I had said, and I actually bet somebody money on this, when it was right at 25, I said it's going to hit 20 before it hits 30. And he took the other side of the bet. He owns Bitcoin. He loves it. Tells a whole story about how Bitcoin's awesome. But it's not that awesome. I learned something this weekend. I learned that if you look at a bill in your wallet, it says something. Let's see if I can show it to you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I hope so. I'm looking. It says this note right there. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. This is accepted for all debts. You can pay taxes with that. Bitcoin is not legal tender. Bitcoin is not legal tender. It's not legal tender. And so it doesn't have the same protections. The same, I might say, panache that you get with real currency. It's not a currency. It's a thing. It's a banknote. It's like a state banknote. I made a joke with this person, which is awesome. So here's the thing. Do you really want to hold a state banknote at a time like this when the VIX is going through the roof and supposedly the stocks are going to go down? And everybody's gone crazy? I don't want to hold a banknote. I think that's silly. Why would I hold a banknote? So where's pre-market movers? So we're going to do that. We're going to go look at pre-market movers. And I apologize. I'm going to show you my my holdings there. But just because I need to look too. It's the morning time. I gotta get going here. Baby needs some shoes. To be honest, baby needs shoes. Pre-market changes. Verizon is down. Qubits is down, which is D-Wave. Very sad about that. Hallador Energy is up. And Corbis is up. That's all the stuff going on, right? And so, looks like I'm going to have a really crappy day today. Because a lot of my investments, not looking so good. So the Walking Wounded is a set of stocks that I track that are down in price, that are doing rough. So if we take a look, AMC is down to 1150. Wow. Wow. Sorry, AMC. I stopped talking about you a long time ago. Hycroft Mining is down. GameStop is down. Team is down. Blackstone is down to 101.22. Holy crap. Freeport McMoran is down. Kimberly Clark is down. Citigroup is down. Ben Franklin is down. Who trades against Ben Franklin? That's stupid. Carlyle Group is down. I knew EJH would be down, but I didn't realize it'd be down that much. That's crazy talk. But Party City is up. Party City is up. That's very interesting. All right, we're going to hang on to Corbis, too. We like Corbis. Indo is up. For those who've been watching my show a while, you know that I track Indo. Pre-market on the banks. So where are we at? So Carver Bancorp, yeah. But what I find interesting is like Bank of America's down. Wells Fargo is down. JP Morgan Chase is down. Citigroup is down. US Bancorp. Those are the top five. And then you got PNC and you got some of the others. But top five banks are down pre-market. What do they know that I don't know? I don't know. But top five banks are down. Top five banks are down. I gotta write that down, right? That's a big deal. So a couple things, right? Is our Walking Wounded and meme stocks are down pre-market. That's fine. But also your top five U.S. banks are down pre-market. That's odd. That's not normal. Money managers. Down. The money managers are all down. Okay. How about specialty retail and furniture? Well, Bed Bath & Beyond is continuing to correct, but Conn's furniture company's down. Carvana, used car sales. Hydrofarm is down. Dillard's is down, tightly held. Wayfair is down on cost cutting. Ulta, yeah, your retail's down. Any retail up? Yeah, Party City is up. Oh, Flex Steel is up. I like that. I like that company. I like that company. Flex Steel. They make really good furniture in the U.S. Up pre-market. Party City Holdco is up. They must not be going bankrupt, which is nice. Glad to see that because they hire a lot of people. Coal pre-market is up. Coal is up. Getting my ass kicked, though, on my coal position. Wow, does it hurt? Crypto. Mining. Physical mining is down. Steel is down. A lot. Coinbase is down. Silvergate is down. Bitcoin-related stocks are lower. Okay. Physical mining is lower. So if you're looking to add to positions, looks like you're getting a lot of discounts now. Semiconductors, lower. So what this tells me is this is the morning when people turn bearish. This is the morning. This is it. This is the morning that people turn bearish. Let's go back to the VIX. This is the morning when people start shorting, when people start betting against the market. The VIX is up 4.55% this morning. And this source is FinViz. This is the day it happens. So that's what I've got here. I've got a pre-market is red, red, red. Red Dawn. Although my friends at Flex Steel are up. Indonesia Energy Corporation is up. Corbis is up ever so slightly. The Carlyle Group is down. Citigroup down. Kimberly-Clark down. Freeport Momo down under 30. Blackstone down. Quantum companies are down. Let's go back to regional banks. Two are up. It's not bad. Let's sort it by market cap. Maybe there's something going on here with the big boys. So the bigger they are, they're still falling. JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citigroup, US Bancorp, PNC. Truist is a different. They changed their name. It was somebody else. M&T, Fifth Third, Regions, Huntington, Citizens, KeyCorp. Yeah, all your top regional banks are down. I don't know why. Why are the banks down? Why are all of the top 10 U.S. regional banks lower this morning? Either recession fears, right? It could be housing fears. It could be interest rates and interest income. It could be a new law being passed. Or politics driven. It could be the US dollar, although that's a stretch now. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out today. We're going to take a look. And again, the thing to remember is while all this is happening, right, while the market's getting a little shaky, I don't know if it's falling or not, but it's shaky, right? You've got the Fed tightening just a little bit. Like, look at this in the big grand scheme of things. From 2020, right? It rose really fast, and it rose a lot from 41.71 to 71.71, or 71.70. So 41.70, $3 trillion in as much as, 3 months, 6 months? It takes a long time. It's going to take a long time to bring that down. They are being very cautious. And so, but that's important. I think for me, it's like the tip of the iceberg. It makes people very nervous. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I got a couple of trading ideas, just looking, right? I'm feeling pretty good about this, right? I'm going to go look on Twitter now, and I'm going to see what's trending. What's trending, right? Try to see, AMC short squeeze. I don't think so. AMC is down like crazy. The Russians are really mad because they killed a pretty cute woman, actually. She looks like one of those, look at this picture. She totally looks like in those movies, like Angelina Jolie, where she's all like running around in her little black tights, and probably pretty sexy, actually. I think it's great. I think we got to find out more about this chick, right? I'm sorry she died, by the way, because you never want to see a woman die. You never want to see anyone die, but you know, you can just imagine, right? She comes home, she cooks dinner, pours her husband a nice vodka, and then kicks his ass, right? It's cool. What was her name? What was her name? Daria. Her name was Daria Dugan. Oh, they're going to make a movie about her. I think they already did. I think she was called Red. I have the book. I think I sold the book or gave it away, but yeah. So the point is, the Ukrainians are fighting back. And I think that's important. And I think it's great. I think the Ukrainians have to fight back. And they have to fight back into Russia. I do. I think that's so important. Right? Anything else? Any other news? Okay, 10-year treasuries. They're saying they're up to 3%. Are they right? Are they right? No, not yet. 3-year treasury is at 298. 1-year treasury at 3155. 30-year at 322. So it's a little early, buddy. A little early. Not yet. So Twitter's confusing this morning. Yields are up slightly. They're not up. Yields aren't moving. Let's be honest. There's no movement. Let's go back and clean up here. So the Russell's down 1%. Okay. 1.2. It's fine. It's been up a lot lately. The NASDAQ creeping lower. Creeping lower. That's not a good day today. The S&P 500, lower. Cohen, the VIX is up. The VIX is up. And you don't have to like it, but it is. VIX is up. Risk is up. People going short. People getting nervous, right? People getting nervous. S&P futures are down 51 points, down 50-point fair value. So, yeah, S&P's down. It's going to be a bloodbath at the open. So, what's interesting is that the new high, new low, the breadth was pretty good on Friday, even though the market was down. I don't know. I'm not feeling a lot of pain in this market yet, right? I mean, I might feel pain on my positions, but being almost 50-50 short long, it's hard to know what's going to happen. Drought hurts China's economy. I don't know. None of this makes any sense. Let's just close them. Close the tabs. Wrap this up. The VIX, that's important. VIX is climbing. I mean, the VIX climbing is bad for stocks. It signals. The VIX climbing is a signal for short-term pressure against US equities. That's what that is. That's what that is all day. Nastier phase of the war coming. I wouldn't deny that. The problem is that the Russians can use chemicals and stuff. They're badasses. Hallador is down now. Verizon is down. Qubits is down. Corbis is up. Okay. It's interesting. Blackstone. looking good at 101. Freeport Momo looking good, down at 30. Kimberly Clark 135. Citigroup 52. Carlyle Group at 33. Corbis never looks good. Corbis is the worst stock that I ever saw in my whole life. Indonesia Energy, it's up. It's exciting for me. And Flex Steel is up, which is odd if the economy's not looking so good. But we'll see. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this. By the way, if you have any questions, go ahead, ask me anything. I'll wait for a moment. I don't mind if you want to ask, right? Just type it in the chat. I'm not sure anything's really moving this morning, right? It's hard to know. Watch list. We looked at screeners. Markets. I guess we could look at world indices real quick, right? How'd the world do? FTSE's down. The DAX is Germany's down. France is down. Spain is down. Belgium's down. Euronext. Russia's down a little. Looks like Japan was down a little. Hang Seng was down a little. Hong Kong. Mainland China's up a little. They must not be complaining. Australia was down. India was down. Even our friends in Jakarta and Malaysia were down. South Korea's down. Yeah, there's a lot of down. Wonder what's going to happen. Futures? Yeah, they're pretty red. Palladium's down. Silver's down. 1870. I'm telling you, silver, it's interesting. Could go lower, though. Could go lower. We don't know. Treasuries? 2-year notes are down. 5-year notes are up. 10-year notes are up slightly. 30-year notes are up slightly. Our bonds are up slightly. So that tells me the rates aren't really moving. There's nothing really happening, right? So I find that interesting, right? We're just waiting it out. NASDAQ is now down 1.5%. It looks like there's going to be some bets against the NASDAQ and against the S&P. All right. So we're just going to have to watch. Market's going to open red. It's going to be a tough day. And good luck out there. I hope you make money. I hope it works out for you. You take care now. By the way, we're not paid to make the videos, so if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button. You get notified, and it tells YouTube that that you like the video, that you like them, so that it promotes them maybe to some other people. Drop a comment. I'll respond. I think it's great. And if you'd like, you could check out our website. We post a lot of information. If I can get some love from people, I'm happy to update today's insights where I put the blog and then all this different stock information. So I have it sitting in a file, right? I ran it, but no one's really buying the quantitative analyses. No one's really helping me out here. So at this point, I'm not sure I update. You got to give me some love. Give me some love, right? Go ahead, subscribe to the video, check out the website, maybe buy a service. In worst case, you could even buy it. I think I took the t-shirts off. I don't even want to sell you a t-shirt. Too much of a pain in the ass to ship it. But buy a run. I'd be happy to analyze the market for you. Okay, take care. Hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much. Appreciate you watching. Good luck in the markets today. Bye-bye now.